And we know who that is.
It could be that Triple H just comes out with the belt and just be like, yep, Ciampa had to give this up, so here we go.
And if Gargano isn't going to be sold as a solo act to Vince for the main roster, I think that's a good move.
I agree.
Because Ricochet and Black are staying, so...
well, Ricochet and Black are going to be doing all 3 shows until sometime after Mania.
The draft.
Yeah.
Probably.
Whenever the draft is going to be.
Also, before we move on from the NXT stuff, we also know that we've got Trevor Lee, ACH as Albert Hardy Jr., and Laurel Van Ness, which is Chelsea Green, all made their TV debuts, except that Chelsea Green broke her wrist in the match.
And so she probably won't be making her TV debut.
Probably not.
Because they're just going to have to write her off right away.
She looks on the bright side when she posted about it on Instagram and says, but I won the match.
Yeah, that is the bright side.
You know, halfway through...
It's not going to air, it don't matter.
Halfway through the match, you break your wrist. But look on the positive, you won your match with a broken wrist.
You finished it.
She won her match with a broken freaking wrist.
Damn right.
As opposed to Sin Cara 1, who bumped his pinky and called for a quick finish.
Yup.
God damn. Hey, Sin Cara 1, what's a diamond upside down?
Oh, actually, and there's one more NXT update here that we've got on our short list for call-ups.
Yeah, I was just about to get to
everybody.
That one. Basically. Kairi Sane, likely. Shayna Baszler, very likely. Pete Dunne,
depends if he gets his shit pushed in by Walter at Mania weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, he will get his shit pushed in, but he might still win.
He might. But yeah, that's going to be one hell of... Oh dear God, is that going to be a match?
Oh yeah, can't wait. Good news about Lars Sullivan. He's in a good place, getting help from doctors. And Triple H has said the door is open for him to return when he's feeling better. So if you are a Lars Sullivan fan, as I am not, but you probably are, because I know we got a lot in the group, you might get to see him back in a good place soon.
Well, I want him to make it on his merit, not on what's going on in his head. You know?
That's true, yeah. That is true. I would prefer that as well. Most sane people would.
Mm-hmm.
All right, as far as another update we got for Dolph Ziggler, he's doing the closed-door handshake agreement. He actually has been doing that for 2 years. It's a per-appearance deal.
Yep, so basically when they're wherever he might be, they give him a call. Hey, you want to show up? Sure, I got nothing going on.
Yeah, basically.
That's why we keep getting the news, oh, his contract is up. Oh, his contract is up. It's like, well
it's
yes,
been
but
up.
No.
It has been up. And so we'll see about that. He'll decide one way or the other soon. He did say that on his radio show appearance in Boston. So if you're a Ziggler fan and you want to know what he's going to do, he's either going to stick around with his per-appearance deal and do some stuff like Jericho, or he's just going to do his comedy stuff and go into acting like he wants to. I wish him luck. He's talented at everything he does, so.
Agreed.
Moving on to another interesting update. This one's very interesting to me. Bray Wyatt. So, nobody knows what's going to happen to him, but at the moment, there's a bunch of storylines set up for him, and it's a very closely guarded secret by WWE. So that actually kind of gets me a little excited here, that they actually have a plan for him.
Yep.
And they have so much of a plan, they're keeping it secret.
They just, a couple of the writers are like, yeah, there's stories for him for Raw, there's stories for him for SmackDown, but none of us have any clue what's actually going to come to fruition.
And here's another thing. Hey, Dan, keep it secret. Keep it safe. References. All right. Big news for the Hall of Fame. The newest inductees, Harlem Heat.
Yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Because Stevie Ray was not going in by himself.
Oh, hell no.
No. And Booker T now becomes a two-time. You
would only say two-time twice.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, he'll go in as G.I. Bro, so that'll be 3.
Yep, this will definitely go in as G.I. Bro.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, all right. The Misfits in action will get in the Hall of Fame.
He's just a Booker T.
Hey, he's got to get rings for all 5 fingers.
Oh, shit. He does, don't he?
He's got to go in as
the Spinner Rooney goes in.
King Booker.
King Booker. As King Booker.
He did. That's when he got it number 6.
That's how he got his one WWE reign.
By the way, that Hulk Hogan "We Coming for You" video is still like the greatest thing ever. It's like number 1 and number 2 is freaking your T-shirts are too tight too, Billy. Oh, I thought you were gonna say when Sid breaks his leg.
Oh.
No, I'm talking just promos.
But
also all of the Sid promos, the one where he fucks up and asks to restart, and Jim Ross is like, "We're live, pal."
That one's pretty good. Yeah. Of all the Sid promos, I think that one's my favorite.
And then of course there's the I have half the brain that you do.
Steiner math is classic. We could do a whole thing on botch promos. Just botch promos are the freaking best. And then I also love the stuff that aren't promos that you're not supposed to hear. Like, God damn it, where the fuck was Vicky? That's still one of my favorite clips ever. Just Eddie losing his shit.
Or hearing Davey Boy being like, "Oh, he fell on his arse." Even though he didn't fall on his ass.
Did you ever see it was one of the championship scrambles? Remember when those were a thing? And it was like 30 seconds left, and you just hear Batista just go, "Where the fuck are these guys?" Because I guess somebody was supposed to come in and attack him. There's like 30 seconds left. And Plain as Day just goes, "Where the fuck are these guys?" Oh, I love those promos. Bromos. Bromos. Yeah, that guy can well, by the way. All right.
We'll find out if he wells this week.
Oh, we will. We'll get to that. So, Alexa Bliss comes out for a moment of bliss, and she says, "I'm going to announce who this year's WrestleMania host is, and it's going to be bigger than the Kardashians and bigger than The Rock." And I immediately looked at my wife, and I'm like, "It's going to be her. It's going to be her. It's going to be her." And sure enough, it says Alexa Bliss, and she does like that shocked, me? Really?
What?
What?
That's God. Right. They're keeping it relevant.
Still hurts.
Her character is so great.
I'm still a huge fan.
I think for like pure characters in the women's division, I think she's the best one. Even more so than Becky, because Becky's entire character right now is all based on her feud. Alexa's just based on herself, and I think she might be the best single character. Also, Becky's more of the wrestler right now, and Bliss is more in the character role. Yeah. So I feel comfortable saying that. Beck would be number 2 in all respect, though. And I would even say Charlotte and Ronda up there, because they're killing it with this feud right now. So, and in last place, Nia Jax. Anyway. So Alexa,
she's not like most girls. So,
so Alexa Bliss is going to host. That's pretty cool. And we might get a women's match on the next Saudi show. Status is
one of the 2 this year.
Yeah, great. I won't be watching either. I'll keep the boycott strong. All right, let's.
Yeah, sure. That's why I won't watch it.
Yeah, that's because they'll also be shitty shows. All right, should we talk about the biggest news, the biggest rumor, before we move on from the WWE? We have potential news about Mr. Finn Balor, and we know everybody. Oh, yeah. I think just about everybody in the group is a fan of Finn. WWE did release a promotional photo for WrestleMania, and Finn's on it. But he's not.
But no, it's not Finn. It's Balor.
It's Balor. It's the demon.
It's the demon. It's the bloody demon.
So, Demon Finn is basically all but confirmed for a Mania spot. And he did drop the IC title back to Bobby Lashley. So the two big rumors are the likely one, which is rematch with Lashley, this time as the Demon.
Yep.
Or, and this is the rumor, this is the unlikely one, Undertaker versus Demon Finn.
If it is, it's also one that The Undertaker asked for because he wants to put Finn over.
He wants to actually put Finn over at WrestleMania, and you gotta super respect that. And when The Undertaker says, I'm gonna put that boy over,
God will he.
And this guy could actually use it.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't want to see Taker cripple himself. I really don't. But if they do this right, Taker can easily get away with it, and Finn can do most of the work.
Well, and I was just going to say exactly that. If, because there's another rumor that's basically saying that we could have a Kurt Angle and Undertaker match, which, no.
So they both have their last match together?
Yeah, basically.
But the ideal opponent for The Undertaker would be somebody like Finn because he's mobile. He can do all the running around. He can do all the spots.
He can bump and feed for Taker.
Yep.
And then all Taker has to do is lay down and get stomped on 5 times.
It would be an absolutely perfect match for The Undertaker to go out on.
I'd watch it. I'd be alright with it. And maybe we'll sim that in 2K. We'll do some Taker and Demon Finn and make it.
Oh, that's not even fair though. That's like a 96 rated Undertaker versus like a 70 rated Finn.
Actually, the Demon is a separate character.
Yeah,
and has a separate rating.
That's true.
Which is like 2 to 4 rating points higher than regular Finn.
The Undertaker is always one of the highest rated guys in the game.
I don't know, dude. I've been simming stuff with some pretty odd shaped matches here, and the odd people have won. So.
Oh no, believe me, I know they can win. I've seen it before. It's one of those things that always makes me laugh because the ratings are like the Undertaker's a 98, and then you put him up against somebody who should be higher but is ranked at like 60. Like, wait, how?
Yeah, I understand.
Remember when they added weight detection and they made one of the special objectives was to beat Great Khali with Mickie James? So it was like literally the game's biggest person and the smallest person.
Oh dear God,
that's just some bullshit. Right
and it was and you couldn't lift him, so you had to just hit him with strikes, which barely hurt him.
Which now that would be Zelina Vega versus Braun.
Brock.
Yeah.
Zelina Vega versus Brock Lesnar. She's gonna die.
He literally breaks her in half.
Well, that would be what Braun could do, because I don't know who's smaller, Zelina Vega or Alexa Bliss.
Zelina's only 4'11". Bliss is actually 5'1".
All right, there you go.
Zelina is the short stack.
But he could pick her up one-handed just by the waist.
I could pick her up one-handed. She's tiny girl, but she hot though, so that's a thing.
I drink beers bigger than you.
Yeah. All right, we have a little bit of Impact news this week.
Yeah, just a little.
Just a little. New contracts. Who's got new contracts, Glenn?
It's those people.
The Christ brothers.
The Christ brothers, yeah. OVE. They basically said in their post about it, they said that Impact was the company that gave them their shot and their loyal people. So they decided that they would remain loyal with Impact.
Impact has been good to them. Just like the recent re-signings that we talked about a week or two ago with Rosemary and a couple other people.
Oh yeah,
these are people that Impact has been good to. And so I see no reason why they wouldn't re-sign.
Impact's been phenomenal to Rosemary.
So they completely made her, because like I remember being like, guys, you should see Courtney Rush. She's fucking awesome. And then, oh guys, you should really see Courtney Rush because she's doing this she's starting to do this demon thing. And then she got signed and went full